Oops, that's for me.
Yeah, I know.
And if anyone has any questions for me in the interim, I am available. And thanks for all the comments too. Um, Zach, not long. Zach asked a question about how long have I been doing this. Um, I've been involved in channeling for years, but that is coordinating or managing and in other groups of other channelers and transcribing each session for about 3 years with a couple of other individuals who are quality channelers. And then got into when one of those channelers um, took a hiatus. Then we had somebody else who came in for the first time and started channeling, and but he wasn't available all the time, so I set out to fill high vibe channeling with people who were interested in channeling and who were um, more high vibrational, I will say. And I know that word has lots of catch-alls, but um, and then so I asked a channeled being in a session, I'm like, hey, I'm interested in doing my own channeling. Can you help me? And they told me, and he told me it was Ajax, channeled by Christian Blake. Said you already have a tall white, which is a being from Alpha Centauri, who have been on Earth since before Earth was formed, who wanted to speak through me. And then later that week, another entity which Patrick Godin channels called Raven, a Yael, who are one of the Yaels are the beings which are very instrumental in taking care of the hybrid children and educating them, if you do not know that. And also one of the hybrid forms themselves, like humans. But he called me up and he says, hey, Raven won't leave me alone. She wants to give you a lesson on how to channel. And I couldn't resist that. So I got on the phone with him the next day, and Raven came through and told me how to channel, which was basically find a spot, same time every day, clear your mind, and take pen and paper and write down all of the thoughts that come to you. Just let them come through. And they came through immediately. It was an entities called the beings of light, which are non-physical entities who specialize in bending and blending light into other structures as well, I have learned. But they're so and So you have this information too, Zach. You sit down and you just write everything down that comes through you. And then after about 20 or minutes or whenever you think you're done, then you go and you record yourself on video speaking the words which came to you. So you literally have their words coming out of your mouth. And after 3 weeks of that, they kept saying, speak my words, speak my words. And I thought they wanted me to go over it again. And another channeler, he said, no, they want you to put the pen and paper down and speak. So I'm like, oh, so I tried that and it's been coming through ever since. And so I do have a Channeling Beings of Light YouTube channel. And then I also have the Channeling Future Pleiadians and Hybrid Children YouTube channel as well. The Pleiadians came through in February. Anthony Anonica, who is an expert channeler himself, did a session where the Pleiadians gave the contact meditation. Now, if you go on the my Pleiadian YouTube channel and look up channeling or contact meditation, you can find that video and hear that from them firsthand how to do that. But I yeah, I did that contact meditation and they came through within seconds. And they really rocked my world, literally, because it was like I had those 220 volts going through me. People who saw me, they're seeing this and they're like, oh my gosh, are you going to get hurt? And, and every time they worked on my biology so I could handle more and more of their energy and other energies. So then after about 6 times, it then they were leaving words for me at the end of it. And then they started speaking in sentences. And then shortly after that, they just started coming through and they've never stopped. And they are just loving beings, and that energy is just joyful too. I I don't want to say it doesn't hold a candle to the hybrid children because I don't want to do them a disservice or compare. But yeah, the hybrid children have a lot more joyous energy which comes through than the Pleiadians. But the Pleiadians amp me up every time. I try to do those almost daily, but they have lots of good messages for me. And then since I invite, like I said before, when I invite lots of beings in for my channeling when I do the beings of light as part of my preparation, and the hybrid children are one of them. And they would they would say, "Hey, Uncle Ray," and they would tell me that they loved me, and they would give me little insights about what their lessons were for the day. Like one time they were in the ocean and they were adjusting their buoyancy so they could sink down to different levels and study the life forms at different depths. And I'm like, I couldn't think this stuff up. It's freaking incredible to me. But, and then they said, we want to speak through you, Uncle Ray. And I'm like, sounds great to me. And then they told me that when I was inviting them in for the Beings of Light channeling. And then after that's done, I normally switch over and I'll bring the Pleiadians in. And the Pleiadians, first thing they said is, we will help you connect with the hybrid children. And I was overjoyed, and it has just taken off since then. And it's only been since the beginning of May that they have been coming in. But what a difference. And oh my gosh, they love being talked about. I have goosebumps all over my freaking body. It's
Thank you, Ray.
And thanks for putting up with me for my intermission.
You have been a very active beaver ever since February. I know that. So we welcome back Patrick into this session,
All
and
right.
we're ready for that meditation, Senor Patrick.
Everybody's back so far?
As far as we can tell, yeah.
Okay, good. Let's do that. Little sunflower want to do the meditation. It's a little hybrid, very cute. She always have a sunflower in his hands, look like that, and she send lots of feeling. Let's allow her to whatever do it. Okay, we'll see you later. Hi, hi, human friends. I'm so happy to see you and to be with you tonight. I have been listening to all what's going on for an hour and a half. But a different part of you was with the ship. Right now, I am on Earth, and I will guide you to a specific meditation to allow you, to invite you to connect with our own energy. In this way, you're going to raise your frequency. You're going to enjoy that. I am actually in a monastery in the highland Maui in Hawaii. In the future, hybrid will be there. You will meet us there. Many information about that place is around that you can find out. Let's talk about the way we're going to do it tonight with you. I will be with you all the way down. You will see the reason we're going to do that. I want you to breathe in and out 3 times. Number 3. I want you to drop your shoulder, drop every tension in your body. I want you to feel the sunflower within your heart. I will send that energy from my heart to your heart. And imagine that I give you a sunflower that you can hold in your hand. That is my specific frequency. Now, by relaxing yourself, we're going to travel together. Imagine that the group tonight, the physical group, hold hands to hands and hands with all the sunflower. Feel the connection of the group. Feel the energy like a spiral, a very positive, supporting energy. Feel your heartbeat. Now, what we're going to do, I want you to imagine yourself going up to the air. I want you to lift over the roof of your house, floating there. And when you get there, look down. You see the roof of your house or your apartment or whatever you are. You can see the environment for a long distance. Everybody is floating in the air. Now we're going to travel together as a speed of light to the middle of the ocean. We get in the front of the island Maui. We're floating in front of the island. See yourself there. See the environment. See the green, the grass, the beautiful water, blue color, dark blue. As a group, let's go down. Let's go down the water as a bubble. One bubble, one group. Feel yourself immersing yourself down deep, 200 feet under the water. Feel the energy. Now, I want you to learn to breathe differently, to breathe with a higher frequency. Because the water, it's basically energy, a mass of energy. You might hear some unpacked whales, dolphin around. That's okay. Just learn to breathe within a different bubble. 4 density energy, 4 density bubble. Remember, the water is a mass energy that you can perceive. Our family in the ship, it's good for you to call any encounter that you have to meet. They can show themselves to you now. You're safe. You're vibrating. You are pure light. Just feel the energy. Learn to breathe under the water within a massive amount of energy, pure. Your bubble with our bubble. Feel the connection within my heart as well, within the bubble that the group is inside, and with the heart of the Phoenix light. Not so far away from Earth, sending you love, frequency, download, passion, creativity, imagination that you can use and have fun in every moment in your life. Just allow yourself to breathe within that new energy that would uplifting you. Now just wait. Just wait. Call any hybrid, any counterpart to connect with you in that place. From the Phoenix light, from the bubble of the group, under the water, breathing with new energy. Within my own heart. Feel that connection. See many beings around you. See your heart matching their heart. As you invite them, they invite you. Let go any tension, any limitation. I'm going around each of one of you, touching your shoulder, putting the warmth of my hand on your shoulder. You will feel some pulsation in your plexus shoulder and tension. We are connecting with you. We're loving you. And we sense the love you have for us. It raised the frequency. It raised the breathing. Always remember the water is a mass of energy. Connecting you to all life. All life. Now slowly we're going to move up out of the water, floating in the air. Stable, balanced. Sense the fluctuation of the sphere that you are inside of it. From the beach, I send you a handshake and say, we'll see you soon. There's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Now your own guide, your own higher mind will bring you up just on the top of your house or your apartment or where you live. Look the environment before you're coming down in your couch, in your living room. You feel your body, a new frequency. That is very aligned with our frequency. I will let you go within your dream for today by giving you, everyone, beautiful sunflower to remember me as that. We will have more talk later. I thank you so much for your participation, your involvement. You're exciting to open those doors with us. Today was a huge celebration. As you can see, many young children was very excited, jumping and dancing everywhere. And they still do. It is just the beginning of the big party. Much love to you, to all of you. Thank you again. Just take your time to come back. Allow yourself to breathe that new energy. Raise your frequency. Wonderful. Wonderful. Good night to all of you. Bye now.
Thank you, Sunflower.
Thank you.
Well, all right, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick
Welcome
and
back.
Sunflower. Appreciate that.
That was an amazing night. Thank you, guys. Again, thank you to everybody. And we hope we're going to talk soon and see what kind of experience.
We are going to talk, for sure.
Yes. And I have to tell you that when you had that bubble and you said you could see the hybrid children that are with me decided to crash that party, and they were splashing around in the bubble, and instantly all of these dolphins came up to play, and we hear all of these other creatures that are coming, and they're pointing out stuff like, oh, there's a sea urchin, oh, look, I'm calling in a grouper. And I'm like, I just started cracking up on my end because they were just splashing in the water and having fun. And I'm like, I'm trying to, you can't talk to them. It's okay. Well, you can, but who wants to interrupt that kind of energy?
They want to blow up that bubble. That's who they are, man. Be ready,
We got to thank as well Brother Francis that's been back there. Maybe he has a few words here to say here at the end.
Yes, this was a very, very blessed time, and the message from my ancestors, Mother Grace and my grandma Charlotte, are the little children that are here. They were like, what's that I hear? And then they started repeating things. And I found that to be quite interesting. And in my apartment building, some of the ladies have little dogs, and they were yipping in the background. It's like, oh, they didn't pass anything by us. I can actually see them. So it was glorious time. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for everything that you have done here tonight.
Yep.
And to everyone that's in the group, all the energies of all that have participated here have opened a huge channel. And within each and every one of you, this is a new bridge that is expanding. You're opening, you're blooming inside with the energies of that hybrid new children and the new human that is emerging. So if you want to talk about new earth, that's where you need to be, feeling that, bringing yourself into a better connection with joy and play and creativity.
And if anyone has, I'm sorry to interrupt, Luis,
Yeah,
but if anyone has questions for any of us, now would be a good time to ask. Or if not, it's a good time to be silent.
Well, I'm going to say I have to go, but
yeah, right.
We can keep in touch, whatever.
We will.
Yes.
Thank you, Patrick.
And
thank you.
Tell Mark that, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patrick.
Hello for me too, Patrick. Thank you.
Much love, guys.
Bye now.
And
Bye-bye.
we have to thank the participation of many of you, Willow, Christy, Stephanie. Oh my God, Christiane, all of you have And the ones that didn't speak, they were putting their energy into it. Okay.
Hmm.
And that is a very, very valuable.
Yes.
Okay. So you're taking something and you're giving us something. And we are radiating it out. So it becomes more and more available for anybody, anyone. And
And
that's what it's all about.
our Sunday high vibe channeling sessions are free and open to the public. If you go on high vibe channeling on the Facebook page, we post the link information and the channeling information for that on that. So if you look up high vibe channeling on Facebook, you can find that. And if you want to send it a friend request or whatever, we'll bring you into the fold and you will always have that information. And for those of you who are interested in pursuing their own channeling or other gifts too, feel free to reach out to any of us in the group, because, as Patrick said, we do have a safe platform for the exploration and sharing of your gifts, and you will find all of us very receptive. And we look and we really like helping other people ascend in their own paths as well. And thank you,
We're
Stephanie, for your
we
kind words.
are the unified field is what we really are. And
Hmm.
so we have many faces, but we are one.
Yep.
Well said.
Yeah.
Thank you to all for being here tonight.
No,
Thank you.
no one has any questions, huh? Okay.
Yeah, they're
I got a
quiet and yeah.
question.
Oh, you got a question. There you
Sing
are.
it,
Go ahead.
Michelle.
What do you have? What does Michelle wants to say? Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure everybody had a
Thank you,
good time
Zach.
today because it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the
Yeah.
children today.
I,
And Francis, Brother Francis, I
Hey,
miss you, brother.
Michelle. Yeah, I know. Michelle's here.
Yep, you haven't seen me in a long time.
No,
no,
no.
it's always too long.
Yeah, well, it's been since what, 2011, 2012, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's
It's
only
been a
been
Yeah, I
minute.
think it's
it's only been
2012.
since April for me, but it was still too long.
It's been that much gray, you know.
Right.
And that is the joy of life right there. The gray is joyful, right, Ray?
That's it.
Yes.
So I hear.
That is
Uh,
how that's showing you're living your life right because it goes gray from all
Hey,
the excitement.
it's just a
Mhm.
color, you know. I,
Well,
I don't
mine's
I
purple
don't
now.
age like normal people. This has
There
no
you go, Brother
bearing on
Francis.
my age. I'm never getting old. I'm changing, not degrading. You know?
Yeah. I just put purple over it. It works.
Mhm.
No, that's like my neighbors freak out. Well, they kind of know now, but one of them thought I was in my 40s. And I'm like,
Nice.
I'm 63. And they're like, you got to be kidding me. And they said, no, they said, people your age don't move like you move. I'm like, yeah, that's right, because they don't believe they can move like I do. They don't wake up
Hmm.
without pain every day like I do because they don't have beliefs which protect them. They don't
Yeah.
live an intuition-led life, which lets me know where I should go and where I shouldn't go, and if I should change plans on a moment's notice. And they might not have trained their body that if you ingest something that's not good for you, to purge it immediately, which can be inconvenient, but it is certainly helpful for better health.
Mhm.
Christiane, I was going to ask you a question. In what part of the world are you at?
I was born and raised in Athens, Greece, but I live in Germany, in Munich now.
Germany, I see. You know, we lived in the Tampa Bay area,
Hmm.
and very close to us is Tarpon Springs, which was a little town that originally was founded by a lot of Greeks. And so that's a little tiny piece of Greece still today.
And thanks for staying awake for us, Christiana.
My
Appreciate your
pleasure.
presence today.
My pleasure. Thank you for
Yes.
for organizing this.
Yes. And Kasha is, well, she's in Ireland right now.
Yes.
So,
She said her eyes couldn't keep her eyes open, so
yeah. And
one
It's
she,
a
of
little
the
bit later over there. Yeah, we
right.
know that. It's
A
it's
wee
like
bit.
well, she said
yes.
it was one whenever she signed off. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
It is.
she interacts with me on the Pleiadian YouTube channel a bit. And I met Brian and Stephanie indirectly off of the Beings of Light channel. So
So Lucas saying
Lucas,
that
thank you so much, and we
he
hope
was
you can come and
driving.
join us on Sundays, Lucas, since you could at least come and see when Travis Perry channels for us, since you know him as well, in all the Magic Fridays group. So we'll look forward to seeing you there.
I'm gonna bounce off. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
You
Okay.
too. Thank you, Michelle.
Bye.
We're
Bye.
winding down.
Until we meet again, Michelle.
Is this where we play the Carol Burnett theme?
We could, yeah, you could do that anytime
I'm
you
so glad
wish.
we had us all together. No, yeah,
Yeah.
and I was wondering if the hybrid kids wanted me to take singing lessons so they don't have to have torturous volume coming out of my mouth instead. But we'll have to put that. We're going to table that for the time being because they already said that they love how they can make me laugh with their laugh because they like the way it sounds when it comes out of me, which makes them laugh more, which makes me laugh more. It's just it's a wonderfully vicious circle that I'll never get enough of.
Very well. So we shall meet again next Sunday. We have another different kind of session, but and there'll be more of these with the hybrids children.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned, basically. But we'll be here next Sunday at 6:30 instead of 6 o'clock.
Yes, and look for that Facebook group, high vibe channeling for more information. And sometimes I post it on the YouTube channel. There is a YouTube channel for high vibe channeling also, which is where this replay will be played or stored or whatever. But yeah, so you'll get the information that you need. So thank you all. Love you guys for coming. Thank you.
Good night to all.
Welcome.
Good
My
night.
Night.
pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.